धन्यवाद.
Terima kasih.
Sawadika.
خیلی ممنون. متشکرم.
Thank you.
ধন্যবাদ।
Shukriya.
谢谢。
Mukosai.
감사합니다.
Arigato gozaimashita.
Yay! So thank you, Shukriya, Meherbani, Dhanyavad. There is a famous quote. They say, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. So thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for making IQI Canada the fastest growing brokerage in Ontario. So you would agree with me that an environment where you grow is very important. And may it be for yourself, your children, even animals or plants, whenever you are growing your business, you need to have the appropriate environment where you work with the same mindset or at a higher mindset where you have the right company and a great mentor for yourself. And a leader is someone who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. That is my favorite quote for a leader because I have been working with somebody similar like him, and he has over 15 years of experience in real estate of Canada. Who else but our country head at IQI Canada, Mr. Yousaf Iqbal. Hello, Mr. Yousaf.
Hello, Anu. Thank you so much for an amazing introduction, as always. You are such a charming person, and at the same time, such a caring person as
Thank
well.
you.
And yes,
All
thank
because of
you. And it's all because of teamwork and how we work together as a team on that. And thank you for all our customers as well. And that video, which we just now recently played, was basically thanking all our customers at the same time. Also, letting people know that, you know what, we are truly a global company. We have truly, people from all over the world. We speak your language. It doesn't matter. Hindi mein baat karni, Urdu mein baat karni hai, Mandarin, Cantonese, whatever you need, we are there for you guys. So, give us an opportunity if you're looking for anything. Our team will be more than happy to come help you. And that's what IQ is all about, and that's what the team is all about. So, thank you for that. And Anu, thank you so much for the wonderful introduction.
It is always like an awesome pleasure to be, working with you. And I look forward to these calls that we have on the monthly market update, where I get to learn so many, important tips that, many of our viewers would really appreciate when you provide them. And that is what IQI Canada is all about. IQI Canada always, looks after the clients, and they put themselves into their shoes first and try to help the client as much as they can. And it's not always about just making money, it's always about being a family and working together. And that is what I love about IQI Canada. And yes, so hello and welcome to all our viewers once more, and welcome to the IQI Canada Evening Talks. So today, yes, Mr. Yousaf, we will be talking about the market update. I have a long list to talk to you with. So let's start with the market update.
Absolutely. And so the biggest question right now, before I jump into numbers, is coming along is that whether I should buy, whether I should
Oh
sell, whether I
yes.
should invest, whether I should wait, the interest rate outlook, what's going to happen in the market, what's happening in the market right now. You know what, interestingly, I know the market is rebounding. People who've been thinking about, that this, because again, I always say that this is the Canada market, this is GTA market. The way you see it, it goes stable or goes down, immediately starts coming up at the same time as well on that. Just to give you an example, talking about a little bit about the resale market, one of our clients who was seeing a property in Mississauga, right in Medieval Village, semi-detached house. We represent the buyer side of it on that. Listed for $999, a semi-detached house under 2,000 square feet. Finished basement, separate interest. Nice done, well done. On that particular listing, there were 24 offers registered on
Wow.
24 offers.
In
Talking
this
about
market.
just a couple of weeks ago, not too long ago, in this market right now, that and the property ended up selling for $1,208,000 on that. So this is the fact right now. So think about it as well. If there were 24 offers and one person got it, that means there's still 23 buyers in the market or investors who are looking to get into the property on that. So that shows that how the market is behaving on there. And the analysis, a lot of people are thinking like that, multiple offers are not working probably. That's what people think. But believe it or not, if the property is good, well done, very well staged, and it's got all the attributes towards it, and that we are seeing multiple offers happening in this market as well. So which brings us to the point that the inventory still remains low as compared to the years on that. No doubt about it. We have seen, we discuss the number, we'll talk about the sales figures, we'll see how the numbers going on that. But what does it all indicate? What it indicates is that this is a good time to buy. If you're a first-time home buyer looking to get into this market, if you are someone who wants to upgrade yourself from a townhouse to a semi-detached to a detached, this is a good time to get into it. And banks are doing a lot of interest rate lock as well. For example, I got an email from one of the major banks, CIBC, putting 4.89 to 4.99%, 5 year to 7 years fixed rate on that. They are doing it. So banks are giving those incentives. Yes, we will see the interest rate goes up, but there are too many factors attached with that. For example, inflation, right? Very important to see is that like how inflation has affected all our lives in that. So you have to, and interesting is that the bank interest rate which is going up, it's just not in Canada. Just look at worldwide, look at US, look at Europe, look at India, look at Pakistan, anywhere you look at on that, you're seeing the interest rates are going up on that. There's a reason behind it on that because we are just come out of pandemic. The inflation is very high. The inflation has to be controlled, and that the interest rate is going up. But one thing again in time and value which we have seen is going up is real estate. So I always say that when was a good time to buy real estate? Yesterday and today. Probably tomorrow, but then by tomorrow you will see an increase again on the price. And that's what we have historically seen, right? I mean, from our parents' side to everybody who has ever bought the land, they always said, it was a good time to buy at that time. But then look at now, today is also a good time to buy.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I love that quote which you said that, when was the real time to buy? It was yesterday. So yes,
Yeah.
real estate has to be bought as soon as you can. The time is very much right, as you said. We are still having offers, multiple offers all over, and it is time to step up and go ahead and make your mark in the real estate if you haven't done that for the first time buyers.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let me just jump on some numbers real quick, and then we got a few
Yes.
more things to share with our clients as well. So just to give you a little bit about numbers now, the sales was down by 47.4%. That's what the difference has happened. For example, in 2021, there was sale of about 9,339 homes sold. In 2022, of July was 4,912 sold on that. The new listings is approximately still the same, but about 4.1% down. 12,046, 12,562 on that. The active listings have been up as well. The average price, which is still interesting to see that, though the market has been behaving like that, we don't know how the August numbers will come along on that. But then we still saw an increase of 1.2% in terms of the price increase. What it means is that a 1,074,000 an average price, 2022 to 2021 was 1,061,000. Just to give you a little breakdown about the way it works in the detached, semi-detached, townhouse and condo apartment prices. So what we have seen is that the average price between 416 and a 905 number, we've seen is 416 about 1.5 million. For detached home, 1.3, 1,320,000, which brings the prices to 1,362,000. Interestingly, it is a bit down by 3% on detached homes on that, which again gives the fact that if you are looking to get into this market, this is the right time to get into the market on that. Semi-detached prices have gone to almost 1 million, and it's 1,077,000. Townhouses are still close to about 903,000. Condo apartments is about 719,000. Interestingly, in terms of the increase, if I talk about the semi-detached is still up by 4.9% from the pricing. Townhouse is about 6.3%, and the condo apartment is up by 6.9% on that. So looking at this is just in sale and average price which we are looking at as the Toronto Real Estate Board. It's not a specific area and things like that. As you could see that right now, also the buyers are active in the market. sellers were at the edge of thinking like, should I sell my property? Will I get my right price or not? Yes, you will if you really have priced your house very well at the same time. There has to be a difference between the expectations and the reality right now. That I do understand that January, February, March prices was totally crazy at that point in time. If the expectations are still set up at that time, unfortunately, that's not happening right now on that. And that's what we do, we expertise in doing it with our clients. We want to come and sit with you guys and tell you exactly, give you the market reality, let you know what's going on in the market, and give you some comparables as well. Because that's how our market intelligence report is not coming just locally, but internationally through our chief economist Shan Saeed, and we're looking at the full macroeconomic, criteria as well at the same time. So that's for the Toronto Real Estate Board and what's happening in Peel Region.
Absolutely. So with the Mississauga, again, as you said very correctly, yes, the inventory is still very tight, but there has been an increase of 1.1% in the inventory. And the average sale has been 1,068,804. So that is the average sale price in Mississauga, where I can say that, if we compare the sales from last year to this year, there has been a decrease with the minus 41.95%. But and the new listings have been a little bit of change, I would say just minus 569%. Yes, the average price has increased by plus 13.50%. So as we say, the real estate, the time to buy was yesterday. So yes, it has increased. Even with whatever is going on, the market has increased by 13.50%. Average days on the market has decreased. So that is a great now point for all our viewers, that it has decreased to minus 12.50. So yes, the houses are being sold quickly if we compare it with the last year. So this is yeah.
Absolutely, I know. Again, coming to the point where you were speaking about, the prices are still on the rise up and on that, and we're looking at it from that perspective. And again, let's just keep this back in mind as well. Immigration plays a very important part in our business as well, plus for the country as well on that. So what we're looking at is that international students are now coming back.
Yes.
The rental market is going like crazy right now. I mean, you put a house for rental, you're looking at like 25, 30, 40 showings coming up within a week's time on that. People are doing a multiple bidding on the rental market as well. That does show that, that the rental market continues to be hot on that.
Oh
So
yeah.
even like a lot of people thinking like that, okay, you know what's going to happen is that all the renters go down on that. See, it's a matter of demand and supply.
Hmm.
The demand has always been on the higher side, and supply has always been on the lower side of it. That is the reason you're seeing that people are coming in, are going into this rental properties and into the multiple offers of going into rental properties because people need a space to live on that.
Right.
Having said that, interestingly, coming to pre-construction side, we just finished up a project, Anthem, and we still got few units we're working on, Fusion Homes, and it went out very, very well. So investors who invested with us, in the time when we had the exclusivity on this particular project, have already seen an increase of $20,000 to $25,000 on their prices. The investors already bought with them. I'm talking about people who invested in the month of July with us. In August, when the new prices came in by the developer, it went by $20,000 more on top of that. So that's how we work with our investors, just to let you know this is what the way the market is being. Now, this is again not launched to the public. This is just a second launch of the second phase on it. Then there'll be a third phase also. Periodically, what we see is every phase when a developer launches, you will see the increase in the price. And a lot of people are looking at that. There's a lot of incentives going in the market as well from their perspective. Also, very important, Anu, is to understand which developer you're working with at the same time. You got to be very, very careful because, yes, you want to work with a lot of developers. You want to work want to try to sell everything at the same time. But, our suggestion as a team would be that please do look at which developer, which builder are you working with? What is their track record history? How long they've been in business? How many projects have they successfully completed? And at
Exactly.
the same time, look at it, how many cancellations did they ever had in their time period as well? Because what you invest today, for example, if I invest $100,000 today, and after 3 years I find out that this development is not going to happen, or 2 years not going to happen, I'll get my money back. But then this $100,000 value which I have it today is not going to be same after 2 years. So that's what and you're investing for a reason, right? You want to see an increase on your investment on that, not seeing a decrease on it. So very important to work with those kind of developers as well.
Certainly. See, like these, pointers that you bring out for our viewers, you have to understand the background of the builder that you are working with. It's not that there are many in the market for sure, but you need to know where your money will be safe. So that is a very, very nice point that you brought out for our viewers. And you have been having lots of fun on the Terrific Tuesdays. So why see everybody dancing on a Tuesday morning? So why don't you tell us about that a bit?
Absolutely. So, just for viewers, what we call as a TT or a Terrific Tuesday is basically a trainings which we do for our agents. At the same time, it's open to public as well. People who really want to know and understand and learn about certain projects or want to know about people are looking to join as well. That how we do it. So we do a lot of time, inside the TTs, and we also do some offsite TTs as well. So this particular one and this project I want to talk about today is also an offsite TT, which our team did it at the trial office. Let me show you a couple of videos and see like what exactly do we do in terms of the fun element of that, right? Oops, sorry.
We would
Oops,
like to
sorry, sorry.
thank all the time. No, certainly. Why not? So I see everybody dancing and jumping and Tridal. Wow, we have like a unique, I should say a beautiful partnership with Tridal, and they are like one of our best builders.
Absolutely. And I also want you to show one more small video before we get into the project is that
Hmm.
what people think, what other people think about Terrific Tuesdays and how the team does on that. So let me share one more video.
Terrific Tuesday, right? It's really terrific. I can confirm that. Good interaction with all the IQI team. Today, my experience is the IQI team is very energetic. They will keep on moving, 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 moving non-stop. But I love that. So for Queencher, like I said, okay, location, 100% walk score, 100% transit score with Tridel workmanship, and we maximize the scale of the product. For investment, for end use, okay, this is the best chance. And please grab it. The incentives, okay, won't be last for too long. Hopefully be able to see more deals coming from IQI. Thank you.
Dance movements, Yusufji, you are a dancer as well. And I see
I
that you
don't,
do yoga too. So we know the secret of your fitness and the growth that
oh
you.
gosh, I don't know about the fitness part of it on that, but yeah, it's all about the teamwork, that how our team has been working on it. So yeah, I mean, see, that's the whole idea. We work hard, we enjoy life, and that's our culture is all about, right? I mean, again, that's when I say we're not a typical real estate brokerage. That's what we mean. We work on a lot of different projects, but at the same time, we also believe in empowering our warriors, our team members, our family members, and at the same time enjoy. So that's a regular terrific Tuesday when we have it on that. Anybody who's interested to really come and join us and see that what we do on Terrific Tuesday, contact Team IQI Canada. I would love to show you guys about that. So very quickly, I was just going to go ahead and give you a little bit project about the Queen and Church, especially when we were there. And you know what? Interestingly, some of the slides which I haven't got a chance to share is that Mr. Wilson Chen, who's the VP of Sales for Tridel, he was telling us some information about Condo 101, which is like an update about the condo market and what's going on. And that interestingly, all the things which we talk about in terms of the immigration, the way the Toronto is behaving, the way the market is going on, that we will see an increase coming up on that. So this particular project, Queen and Church, this is again very very amazing project which is coming on right on 60 Queen West in downtown, Toronto. right at the corner of Queen and Church. And why we say, a location, 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 you can't go wrong with it. It's got 100% transit score, 100% walking score. So what it means is that literally, as soon as you come down of your place, you are right there, to all the amenities next to it on that, right? Again, talking about Tridel. Tridel by itself is a builder who's been in business for over 80 years on that. They have zero cancellations on their thing. And the best thing is that what we always tell people is that if you really want to go and look at any of the Tridel project, go and look at one of their oldest projects which they have done on that and see how they're maintaining the buildings altogether on that. So that's how the Tridel has been. So when we say that you should work with a specific developer who is been in business for a long time, that's very important because as you know, the delivery is going to happen on that. So again, a little bit about this, about the location. Again, first class venues around Queen and Church, entertainments around on that, as you could see, the TTC right next to it, walking distance to everything in terms of the amenities on that. The closing is scheduled for 2027-28, and which is like 5 years, 4 years down the line on that. I mean, again, this is what I'm saying that in my humble opinion, what I have seen in years of pre-construction, anything who bought in 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, has always seen an increase which is happening on there. And we're talking about today, finding anything, especially, in terms of the pricing, and we'll discuss it very shortly as well, at a price which is being offered right now. I mean, there is no way that in 7 years or 6 years, 5 years down the line, you will not see an increase of it. Even what happens to the market, the fact again comes the demand and supply power of it on that, right? So that's always going to be there on that. So that's going to happen on that. So again, it's one of the best locations there where you can be in terms of the connections and things like that on that. Beautiful views of downtown Toronto. Again, this is one of the lobbies of the church, and that very well done on that. You can again walking. This is a heritage building as well. There's a lot of amenities as well which comes along with that. Like any other building, there's a visit lounge, there's a concierge, there's a meal room, there's elevators on that. That's a level one of the utilities. If you go to the other levels of utilities, there's an outdoor yoga studio, cliff play zone, outdoor area on that. Co-work lounge, outdoor work on that. So many things of amenities which have been provided by this particular project on which is the Queen and Church right now. That again, you can have enough in terms of the barbecues and dining, theater room, outdoor lounge. You name it, and this has got it on that. So location, in terms of the developer, basic things of doing are also really in terms of the basic upgrades is very good as well on that. Of course, Tridel Connect is something like a smartphone, as you know, the smart technology is coming along right now. So everything is going on the smart technology side as well. Tridel has their own design studio as well, which is really amazing. If you go and visit Tridel's head office, you have CDs where you can go and choose, or it's like one of the most beautiful design centers I have personally seen on that, which starts from a series of 100, goes all the way to 500, 600 of the series, and then you can customize it based on that as well. Even the basic finishes which come along are very beautiful on that, and that's what the Tridel is all known about on that. So again, what I'm trying to say here is that I know that in terms of the market right now, when people think like what's going on in the market, what's going to happen, that there are projects in the market. For example, right now with Tridel in downtown Toronto, anything under $1,700 per square feet, if you're going to buy it today, in 5 years' time, you're going to see that. Let me give an example. People who know, been in real estate for quite some time, Panda condos came in 2015 or 16, I believe. There wasn't that, and they launched about $1,000 per square feet in Toronto. People said, you know what? Oh my God, that's it. Now Toronto market is going to fail. $1,000 per square feet. Who's going to buy in here? What's going to happen? Nobody's going to buy at $1,000 per square feet. What are they talking about on that? But look where the market is right now, whether it is downtown Toronto, whether it is downtown Mississauga. Average launch price is going about $1,300 to $1,400. If you're going toward Gulf Kitchener, you're looking at close to about $800 to $1,000 per square feet on that. So $1,000 square feet in downtown Toronto at that time was considered, oh my God, the market is going to fall off. And now in the suburbs, you're seeing a price of $1,011 dollars per square feet. So that basically shows, that how the market progress has happened on that. Again, purely demand and supply. We are an immigrant country, looking for 1.2 million people coming in. So these are the investments. You can't go wrong with it. Again, with IQI, we work with a lot of developers, again, known developers. We work on a lot of projects as well. We have a due diligence team which does due diligence on the projects, make sure these projects are something, from a developer's perspective, available as well. So we have a variety of projects to look at it on that. And as I always say, Anu, just give us a call, we're a phone call away, sit down with us for a cup of coffee, talk to us. We are your trusted advisors. We're not salespeople. We're not here to sell, but we are your trusted advisors.
Absolutely. And, just to sum up everything that you said, it is just because of the bond that we have within the IQI team and with our builders, and of course, our customers and clients and viewers. So, thank you to the boss because you bring out the best in others. And of course, we all have been, learning so much working for you, and obviously because of your belief in us, we are going, leaps and bounds with IQI Canada here in Ontario, and we are the one of the fastest, as we said earlier, we are the fastest built up brokerage in IQI Canada in Ontario. So thank you to
Absolutely.
all the clients, to all of you, and to your brokerage, Mr. Yousaf.
No, thank you, Anu. And before we end, I just want to say that, again, for the people who want to know why, Anu is always so nice and straightforward as well, is that because she herself is a number one agent, working with her clients. I call her like a super agent because she's managing the family, she's looking after the kids, and she's available for her clients all the time. I have seen her working till 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the night just for the interest of their clients on that. And of course, for us at IQI Canada, she's very close to us because she is our agent 1001 agent on there who joined us at the same time. Thank you, Anu, for really believing in us as well. And thank you for our listeners as well who keep listening to us and have any questions on it. And as I was saying, just contact any team members. It's just not me and Anu. Anybody, just go to our website, choose anyone, and you are going to get the same service, same message, same language, same code what we're talking about. So that's all from my side.
Awesome. So thank you so very much to all our viewers. Once again, we enjoy, bringing this IQI market update to you every month. Looking forward for the next one. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.